What is up, guys? It's the Nano Bros here, and today I'm going to be updating you guys on the 14-gallon Biocube. On May 28th, it was 1 year for this tank, and I was going to make a video that day, but then I didn't. I got lazy, so it's kind of late, but it's been a year since I've had this tank, and it's been set up, and I think it's doing really good so far. As you guys can tell, I got a few new corals. A lot of corals have grown, and a lot of stuff happened in this past year. So I'm just gonna update you guys about it right now. Okay, so where I'm gonna start is, if you look at my last video that was 4 months ago about the update and how to grow corals faster on the 14-gallon Biocube, I had a clownfish. I got a new clownfish, and he was doing really good. He was eating, he was swimming around, he was pretty active. He usually just hovered in one spot, which I didn't really like because I want like a real active fish that swims around the tank constantly. And he was eating, like I said, he was eating every day and stuff, and he just somehow started, like, it wasn't ick, it was not ick. He just died. Like, he didn't just suddenly die. He started getting these like white bumps on him. They weren't ick, it wasn't ick. He was getting like these bumps, and he wasn't eating, and I don't know, he was just slowly dying, I guess. I think someone told me he might have had like an internal disease, a parasite or something, but they said I can go get like food to give him to eat, and we like fight off the parasite. But you know, he was probably gonna die anyway. He was close, he was on the edge, and I didn't want to spend $40 on medication that might not even work. So basically he died about a month and a half ago, and recently I just got this new fish. I got a 6-line wrasse. You can see him in the front right now. He was really active. The first day, about a half hour I put him in the tank. The first day I got him was probably like last week. I acclimated him, half hour in the tank, he was already swimming around. He's obviously a lot more active now. He got really used to the tank, which I really like the 6-line wrasse because his colors pop in the tank and he blends in with all of the corals and the rocks and stuff. I got a lot of new zoanthids. I'll give you a close-up right now. Here they are. This is my Zoa rock, my Zoa garden, and they have grown a lot. The green ones right here, these are the first ones that I've gotten, and look at how much they've grown. They've grown a lot all over the rock, and just, I like the garden a lot. It looks really good, and at night, especially when the dark blues come on, that rock is like, just pops. And I got these ones, these gold ones. I got them from my friend that has a 29-gallon Biocube. We ordered them off of aquariumdepot.com. We got like 6 of them for $50, free shipping. And I also got these from aquariumdepot.com, and these ones back there. So I think that was a good deal. We're not sponsored by them or anything, but it's a good website, and they have some packages that are like $50, and you get like a bunch of different corals, and it's free shipping. So I say that's pretty good. Here's my acan coral. It's kind of hard to tell, but as you can tell, there's a lot of new heads on there. Here, there's a lot of new heads, and kind of some crabs, shells are blocking it. But as you can tell, look at all these new heads on there. There's so many. I started off with like about 8 heads. Now there has to be like 20 or more. Like, there's a lot of them, and I'm going to probably make a little acan garden over here too in the future. Here's my bird's nest coral. As you can tell, he totally changed color, and he grew a lot. Before, if you check out my video from about 4 months ago, he was like a dark purple, kind of almost like maroon almost, but now he's a very bright pink / purple. So on the camera he's pink, but in person he's about pinkish purple. So he's really good, and he's growing a lot, so he's really healthy. I got a new candy cane coral because my other one, he wasn't doing so well. He was doing fantastic, but then once I dosed all that ick stuff, he died, and he didn't like that stuff. But I got a new one that's 3 heads, and he's kind of open right now. This crab was kind of messing around with him, so that's why he's not as open as he was. But I like this kind over the regular green ones because this one's a metallic green, so it's like very, very bright, and I really like that. And as you guys can see, I kind of added this new rock, because I just got this candy cane coral about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and I didn't have a spot for him in the tank without him being too close to other corals, so I just added this rock. And once this rock changes or gets algae on it, then it will look like it's part of the tank. So it will look really cool and natural. My bubble coral, he's been doing fantastic as well. He's really big. I don't know how many heads he has on him, but he's huge, and at night he just has so many feeding tentacles, and it's just crazy. I also got a shrimp, and he really likes to annoy my Duncan coral. Sometimes he doesn't even open up because the shrimp's always crawling all over him. But my Duncan coral, obviously he's kind of shut because the shrimp is crawling all over him, but he has 11 heads now. He's growing a new head. You guys can't see it, but he's growing a new head, and he's just huge, and it's great. I really like the Duncan coral. Here's kind of like a above view of all of them. This hammer coral right here, he's my first coral ever, and he hasn't grown or split any heads yet, which is, I don't know why. He's just really slow grower, but he opens up every day, and he might be splitting one head right now, but I'm not really too sure. But he's doing good, which is good. My other hammer coral, he's growing 2 new heads, and he's doing fantastic. He's not as open as he was earlier, but he's still doing really good, and he's growing 2 or 3 more new heads. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's one right there, and there's another one on the side that I can't get on camera. My Kenny tree, he's pretty big. He's been doing really good as well. I gotta kind of move him over again because he's kind of tilting to the side, but he's doing really good as well. My Goniopora, he always opens up every day. The only reason why he is shut right now is because I fed a little bit ago, and the brittle star, he always crawls right over him and annoys him every time I feed, so that's why he's shut right now. But he's been doing fantastic. He's going strong. I know a lot of people say that they don't last too long in tanks, but he's been lasting really good, and he's healthy, and yeah. Now, my friend with the 29-gallon Biocube, he gave me these corals because in his tank they weren't doing too well. They were on a huge rock, so I just fragged them into 3 little pieces because the other ones were browning out and they were kind of dying almost, but I just fragged these. I fragged the good pieces off of them, and this guy's starting to open up, and these guys are kind of opening up right now. I don't have a spot for them in the tank yet, but eventually I'll put them somewhere up in the tank. I'm just getting them used to the lighting and stuff. But as you can tell, he's opening up and stuff. So I have a brittle star, I think that's what it's called, and one morning I woke up and there was a baby one on the glass, and obviously I don't know where he is right now. He's very small and he really blends in really well. So unfortunately I can't get a video of him or a picture, but that's pretty cool. So I hope he makes it and we can see him when he grows a lot bigger. And also, as you can tell on the back wall, I have a lot of coralline algae starting to grow, and I can't wait till that whole back wall it gets covered in purple coralline because it will look really nice. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos because a lot more are going to be coming up soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.